Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV for the preview of Walsall's JPT final game. It's at home to MK Dons. Well, you might think, given our defeat against Cheltenham, that it's all over for us. But if Cheltenham beat West Ham under-21s and we can beat MK Dons by 2 clear goals, then we can still go through. It's unlikely, but it's not out the water yet. What do we know about MK Dons? Well, we have some interesting connections. Will Grigg, he's on fire. He's actually not on fire at the minute, but I mean, he's doing well. 4 goals in 12. He scored last Saturday, but they lost 4-1 home to Plymouth. That was a bit of an awkward one for them. They've actually lost 4 on the bounce, which is not good. They also feature Louis Barry. We saw last season, playing for Swindon, of course. Player that me and Stephen miss, Zak Jules. Is he going to be playing? Is he going to be playing? Liam Manning, their first team coach, worried about their fragility. He said that a couple of weeks ago and then got thumped by Plymouth at home. That's sort of quite an embarrassing defeat for them. They lie 22nd in League One after making playoffs last season. So they are struggling. So will they be looking to get a win on the board and playing their first team, try and turn things round? Or will they be resting the first team players with a focus of the league? We have an interesting one because Mike Flynn has announced there's going to be a lot of changes. He said this before and then only made a couple. So is it going to be wholesale changes and test out the youth? Because it is an opportunity for him to take a look at some of those fringe players. I think we're definitely going to see Liam Gordon get a longer spell on the pitch. I fully expect Ram to get some more minutes, hopefully playing the full game. That would be good. Maddox and Cashman, are they going to get more time? There's also a chance he could test out the progress of Timmy Abraham. He scored against Rochester. He scored against them, so maybe he might get a game alongside Douglas James Taylor. Might get the start and then perhaps bring DJ on later. We've also got a couple of the young guns, which this could be an interesting opportunity for them to get their first taste of first team football. Would that be a good idea? Argent Tour, he's been doing well in the reserves. And Oni Birek Hanlon, known as Marv, for easier to say it. Onya Bikeren is my sort of way of trying to say it without getting tongue-tied too much. So perhaps they might get cameos late in the game. I'm going to be there. Me and Lee are there. We've got tickets. Tickets are sorted. So we're going to be down there near the halfway line. So in a place where I don't normally sit. So chance to say hello if you haven't seen me for a bit. Right then. Also, before we go to team news, just want to talk about the FA Cup. Who do we want for the FA Cup? It's been drawn tonight at 7. And the match tomorrow is also at 7. So don't get caught out with that. 7 o'clock kickoff. And we're looking for a 2-0. That would be nice to give us a chance of progressing. But I think development of the players, is that more important? Or do we want to try and win every game? That's one for comment, perhaps. Obviously, we want to develop the players and win every game, but we know that's not always possible. So which one would you do? Would you want to win, even though a win might not take us through? Or is it a good chance to develop and get some minutes into players who haven't been getting first team? They might get a push a claim for a start. on Saturday away to Sutton. We'll have to wait and see. But the FA Cup, who do I want for the FA Cup? I've listed a few. Bolton, Bradford, Bristol Rovers, Derby, any of them at home. Maybe even Shrewsbury or Sheffield Wednesday. Port Vale, nah, don't really want them at the minute. Alternative League, for perhaps a less money route and a more chance of progressing, Hartlepool or Newport would be interesting ones. For away matches, one I'd like for personal reasons is York away. My nephew lives in York, and we were planning to go and see him, so that would sort of fit very nicely if we could do that. What we don't want is somewhere like Farnborough and the likes of Kiddie, Floyd, South Shields, Solihull Moors. We don't really want any of them. That's a no-win situation and a banana skin. So I think we want to try and avoid those. But the draw will tell us, won't it? The draw will tell us. Right then, so my predicted lineup, Owen Evans in goal. Back four of Hayden White, Peter Clark, Manny Month and Liam Gordon. On the bench, O'Shane McKenty. Think he might get his first minute, perhaps? Or is it too early for him? Midfield three, Bennett, Kinsella and Allen, perhaps? With a front three of DJT, Timmy Abraham, and just behind them, Ram. That's my prediction. And so a 4-3-3. See how that works. Right then. Join the pain. Thanks for watching. The joy is lighting up. Can you see that? Cheers.